Testing.
It's representing Plum High School. Number 52, Michael J. Plum. Number 88, Jackson Gilden. Back deep to receive for Penn Hills. Number 1, Saquon Hardy. And number 13, Anthony Grimes.
From North Allegheny High School Stadium, the Indians and the Mustangs getting underway here at North Allegheny High School. The Mustangs try an onside kick. And the Indians recover. A little trickeration there for the Mustangs starting here onside kick. And the Indians will start at their own 45.
And will begin their offensive drive. 1st and 5 on the 45-yard line.
Let's go, team! Let's go!
By number 3, Carson Ewing. Second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Come on, team, let's go!
Sears again. Steelers away.
Detroit Steelers on the carry for Penn Hills. Brought down our play by number 1, Corey Thomas. On play.
Come on, team, big play, let's go, team!
3rd and 6 for the Indians.
Quarterback Paul Snap is pass complete to number 6, Anthony Plowden Jr. Good for a first down. Brought down the time of number 82, Reed Fulton, and number 24, Seth Norton.
8 yards on the reception for Plowden. And the Indians have their first down of the season. Majors in motion this time. Now the pitches to Majors.
The pitch to Saquon Hardy, sent out to number 82, Reed Fulton of the Mustangs.
Second down for the Indians.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Tank, the first carry of the season.
Terry Smith, the ball carrier for Penn Hills.
It'll be a 3rd down and 7 for the Indians.
Brought down by number 3, Carson Ewing, and number 75, Aaron Steffler. Third and 7 for the Indians. Ball on the 40-yard line. Hollis Mathis is pass complete.
32 yards on the reception. Mathis to Major.
Hardy for a big play and a big first down for the Indians.
Hardy with the reception at the 8-yard line. First and goal,
So the
Indians.
play will be a first and goal for Penn Hills. Setting up shop around the 8-yard line.
Here's a lone setback. Marcus will throw. Rolls to the near side. Over the middle. Has a man. Too high for Daryl Mason. Nice snap, Sears. Inside the 5. Touchdown, Penn Hills Indians. Duck, play, Sears. 8 yards out. Gets the Indians on the board.
23 to play.
Touchdown coming with 8:28 to go here in quarter number 1. 55-yard drive for the Indians. In 8 plays. Shane Myers will come on and try the point after. He just joined the team this week.
Lining up for the extra point for the Indians, number 27, Shane Myers.
Myers booms it. He was off to the left. Number 6. Plum nothing. 8:28 to go here in the first quarter.
Penn Hills leads it. Back deep for Plum, number 2, Dominic Carlosano, number 1, Corey Thomas.
Kickoff taken by Hunter Fields of the Mustangs.
Number 7 on the return, Hunter Fields for the Mustangs.
Pitch this way, and the Indians defense is there. We'll drop Corey Thomas for a loss back to the 30-yard line. He'll lose
Corey
5
Thomas
yards.
on the rush for the Mustangs. Brought down on play by number 2, Daryl Mason.
The Mustangs, Daryl Mason with the tackle.
2nd and 16 for Plum. Ball on the 30-yard line. Corey Thomas, once again, the ball carrier for the Mustangs. Brought down by the Indians, number 87, Jamel Ward.
Thomas again will pick up 3. We'll bring up a second down and 3rd down and about 13.
3rd down and 14.
3rd and 13 Mustangs.
33 yards.
Santa will try to throw, gets the pass away, incomplete. And the Mustangs are going to go 3 and out.
Let's go, Plum, let's go.
Dominic Carlosano's pass broken up by number 2, Daryl Mason of the Indians. 4th and long. Ball on the 33-yard line. Back to punt for Plum, number 88, Jackson Gildan. To receive for the Indians, number 1, Daquan Harding.
Gets the kick away. Nice snap. Goes over the head. Hardy fumbles at the team. Has to pick it up and play it.
Corey Thomas with the ball carrier. Brought down the play by number 6, Anthony Plum Jr., as well as number 3, Jordy Boswell. Second and 10. Ball in the 15-yard line.
Encroachment defense. Second down.
Second down, 5 for the Mustangs at the 10-yard line. Pitch back. The sign is right there. Daryl Mason says, "How do you do?" To Hunter Fields.
Hunter Fields, the ball carrier, brought down in the backfield by number 2, Daryl Mason.
That could be dropped for a loss of 11. And it's third down and way long. On the throw, over the middle, has a man to pass too high. And too short for the Indians to intercept. Penalty flag back at the 28-yard line for the call against the Indians.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Corey Thomas, the ball carrier for Plum. Tackle play by number 3, Jordy Boswell.
Short gain of 1 for Thomas. Tough sliding up the middle. The Mustangs, Marcus Thomas.
Number 25, Marcus Thomas.
It's maybe a yard, and it's another third down for the Mustangs.
Brought down the play by number 87, Jermel Ward.
On the throw into the end zone, incomplete. On the try the field goal to kick, almost blocked, but the field goal is wide.
26-yard field goal attempt, no good. Second and 6. Ball
Second and 6.
24 yards.
For the Indians. Back move up to Mathis's right. Will take the inside handoff. Mathis keeps it himself. Goes right side. A penalty flag comes in. Mathis with a big gang across the 40 up to the 42-yard line.
Quarterback keeper by
Picks
number
up
12, Hollis Mathis. Brought down by number 2, Dominic Carlosano. Flag on the play.
So looks like this one's coming back. Chop block by the Indians.
On the offense, half the distance to the goal.
So 30-yard difference in field position after that play. Instead of the pickup of 18, it's a loss of 12 on the penalty.
Second down and 19. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Mathis swing pass right side. And out across the 20.
Hollis Mathis pass complete to number 1, Daquan Hardy.
About 9.
Down at the 22-yard line. Setting up a third and 8.
Third and about 7, maybe 8 yards for the Indians. Clock running, 2:12 to go here in the open. Straight drop in the pocket, right side throws, too short for Hardy.
Pass from Hollis Mathis intended for number 1, Daquan Hardy. Falls incomplete. Fourth down and 8 for the Indians.
Penalty flag comes in, the Indians do get the punt away.
Encroachment, defense, 5 yards, still fourth down.
Penalty goes against the Mustangs for the offsides. Encroachment. Fourth down and about 3.
Please put 151 on the clock. 151.
Andy Plowden will punt for the Indians. The up back is Scott Boswell Davenport.
Thank you.
He needs shoes to fake. So 4th and 3. Get the kick away. High and short. Fair catch called for and made.
Fair catch called by number 7, Hunter Fields
1:43 to
of
go,
the
first
Mustangs.
quarter, 6-0 Indians. You're watching the Penn Indians Football Network. Penalty flag comes in before the play begins.
Encroachment, defense, 5 yards, first down.
Call this one against the Indians.
After the penalty makes it 1st and 5, ball on the 50-yard line. Corey Thomas, the ball carrier for the Mustangs.
Almost defused.
Brought down the play by number 8, Kevion Paschal.
Pick up 2. Pass over the tackle for the Indians. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Mustangs. On the throw. in the pocket. He falls down at the 46-yard line. Carlosano had some pressure.
Number 2,
there.
the quarterback, Dominic Carlosano, tripped up in the backfield.
He loses about 6 yards. Clock under a minute and running here in the opening quarter. Innings up 6-0. Opening drive, they go 55 yards. Jaquay Sears with the 8-yard run. He played the 32-yard bomb from Mathis to Hardy, setting up a first and goal at the 8-yard line. Carlosano rolls to his left, is under pressure, gets pushed down.
Dominic Carlosano's pass incomplete, intended for number 24, Seth Norcutt.
And now the Mustangs will have the punt.
Brings up a 4th and 9 for the Mustangs.
Jackson Gilday to punt for the Mustangs, takes the low snap, gets the kick away. High, deep. Hardy at the 14.
By number 9,
and he takes over 11 seconds to go in the quarter at their own
Legal formation.
Legal formation. This one's going to come back for an illegal formation. I'm sure the Indians will have them re-kick.
I don't know what happened. It works. It just ain't working right now.
Illegal formation on the punting team. Only 6 men on the line of scrimmage. Repeat, 4th down.
So the Mustangs will come back and kick again.
You got any phone headphones? Like your iPhone headphones? I think your headphones set up. I think this might not be working.
Back deep to receive number 1, Daquan Hardy.
Plum gets the kick away. Short, Tank Smith at the 25-yard line. Goes right side across the 30, 35. Penalty flag comes in on the near side where there is nobody.
The number 5, Terry Smith of the Indians. Forced out of bounds by number 8, James Coyner. Flag on the play.
Hank returned the ball out to the 45-yard line. 2 penalty flags. They picked one up on the near side. And we'll let this sort out. We'll take a break. After 1, Penn Hill 6, Plum nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
2nd and 14. Ball on
2nd and 14 for the Indians. Tank to Hollis' left. Hollis keeps himself, not fooling anybody, and he went out of the 2 yards. Mathis will lose a yard. That's something there.
Hollis Mathis,
Mathis will
quarterback
lose a yard.
Dropped down by number 3, Carson Ewing. Third down and 15 for the Indians.
Quarter number 2 now, still 6-0 Indians. Mathis pass. It's a bit too low for Anthony Grimes. And the Indians are going to have to kick.
Hollis Mathis pass intended for number 13, Anthony Grimes, incomplete. Now 4th and 15.
Kick away at the, taken at the 45-yard line. Hunter Fields will return it in Indian territory to the
48, return of about 7 yards. 10:34 to go here in quarter number 2. Again, it's 6-0 Indians. Indians took the opening drive, 55 yards. Jaquay Sears with an 8-yard run. An opportunity for the Mustangs when the Indians fumbled a punt back at the 12-yard line. The Mustangs couldn't do anything with it. Now the Mustangs with an opportunity at the Indian 47. Screen pass this way. A little bit of room to run. Max Miltasi to the 41-yard line. Picks up about 5. Daryl Mason has been everywhere tonight with another tackle. Joined by Kayvon Paschal. 2nd down and 5, Mustangs. Carlosano in the shotgun has Corey Jones behind him. Corey Thomas. Thomas on the delay draw. Gets maybe a yard. And it'll be 3rd down and about 4. Jordy Boswell with the tackle for the Indians. Twins to the right. Thomas behind Carlosano, deep in the eye. Carlosano rolls to his right. Throws almost picked off by Sears. That would have been 6 the other way. Thomas did a nice job of coming up and picking up blitzing Daryl Mason to give Carlosano the time to throw. The pass is complete. They lost yardage on the pass, and now the Mustangs will have to kick. Hardy back for the Indians. Indians playing for the fake. Low snap. Picked up. Looking for somewhere to go. The Mustangs, and they don't go anywhere. Coming up to make the tackle for the Indians was Damian Brady.
Number 44, Damian Brady, makes the stop in the backfield, resulting in a turnover of downs.
It's about a 22-yard loss for the Mustangs. So the Indians now with an opportunity at the Mustang 37-yard line. 8:27 to go here in the first half.
First and 10 for the Indians.
Mathis looks left, under pressure, and he'll be sacked. Big loss on the play, tackled by the big man, Aaron Scheffler. They'll lose 10. It'll be 2nd down and 20. Mathis looked left initially, had a man in the flat, but tried to check off his receivers, but Plum came busting through.
2nd and long, ball on the 48-yard line.
Sears looking for a lane, runs into his own man. Gets across the 45 to the 43-yard line. Picks up 5.
Brought down once again by number 75, Aaron Scheffler. Third and long. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Indians with a 3rd and about 15. Indians set up the screen. Sears with some blockers in front, some room to run across the 30, the 20, inside the 10. Slips down. It'll be first and goal, Indians. They're going to mark him at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 40 on the screen. And it'll be first and goal, Indians. What a great play call. I'm surprised the Mustangs weren't expecting that. Clock stops at 6:57 because of the run out of bounds. And now Matt Morgan and the Plum Mustangs will use a timeout. 6:57 to go, first half. Penn Hills 6, Plum nothing. The Indians knocking on the door. You're watching the Indians Football Network. First and goal, Indians. Ball at the 3-yard line. Sears, and why not? He got him this far. Inside the 5. Sears dives to the 1. He'll be just short. Came up just short of the goal line. It'll be a pickup of 2. I haven't seen any of Tim Smith. Tim a bit banged up. No point in playing him this week. Once he gets healthy, Tim and Tank in the backfield is quite a pair. Sears, left side, can walk right in. Touchdown, Penn Hills Indians. Jaquay Sears, his second touchdown of the night. This one from 1 yard out. The Indians go up 12-0 with 6:13 to go here in quarter number 2. Kick is going to bring rain. Does it get over? No, it goes left again. 6:13 to go, first half, 12-0 Indians. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Shane Myers to kick off for the Indians. Soccer player, come on to join the Indians this week. Kick taken at the 14-yard line. And out across the 25 to about the 26-yard line is Hunter Fields.
Hunter Fields on the return for the Mustangs. Brought down on the play by number 3, Jordan Boswell.
Remember, the Mustangs kicked off to start the game, and they tried the onside kick, which was no good, which set the Indians up at the 45-yard line. The Indians went to 55 yards for the opening drive. And then here in the second half, Plum punting, had a low snap. Jackson Gilday couldn't handle it. The punter kind of rolled around a little bit, and the Indians finally fell on it after a 22-yard loss. Set the Indians up at the 37. Carlos Santo tries to set up the screen. Picked off by the Indians inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line is Andy Plowden. And the Indians have the ball back with 6 minutes to go at the ninth. Where do they mark them? At the 18-yard line.
First and 10 for the Indians. Ball at the 18-yard line.
Oh, it was Daryl Mason in there with the tip again. Not exactly sure it happened so fast. It might have even been Plowed and tipping it to himself. Jordy Boswell. Gets dropped for about 3 yards. Indians just try to move the pile forward. Tank back to the 19-yard line. Picks up 2 of the 3-yard loss. And it'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Indians. Clock, we're approaching 5 minutes and running here in the first half. Penn Hills 12, Plum nothing. Mathis over the middle, inside the 5, touchdown Penn Hills. Oh, they made that one look easy. Richard Martin on the reception. His first of the year is a 19-yard touchdown for number 19. Touchdown coming with 4:41 to go here in half number 1. Shane Meyer still looking for his first extra point of his career. The junior gets the kick up, and the kick is good. 4:41 to go first half. Penn Hills 19, Plum nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Following the kickoff, the Mustangs will have the ball at the 40-yard line.
Short kick fielded by number 15, Nathan Zumbaugh of the Mustangs. Plum now takes over on offense. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Plum down by 19, the ball at their own 40-yard line. Oh, coming in and making a heck of a tackle there. The Indians' Damian Brady. A loss of 1 on the play. Marcus Thomas with the carry. It'll be Thomas again. Finds himself a little bit of a gap. Finally tag team and brought down Jordy Boswell and Dante Cephas. Pick up 10 yards. It'll be short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. Thomas again. Finally wrapped up and brought down by Brady. First hit on the play was by Elijah Robinson, the big man. The 5'11", 260-pound senior. That's a first down for the Mustangs, which they haven't seen much of. Coulter Robb will lose a yard. Fortunately for him, he was able to fall on his own loose football. Mustangs get the ball to start half number 2. Some points here for the purple and white would be huge, trailing by 19. Carlosano hands off to Corey Thomas, who's hit in the backfield. First man in was Jermel Ward. Jordy Boswell and Daryl Mason. finishing off the tackle. Indians use their first time out of the half. 2:10 to go. Penn Hills 19, Plum nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
3rd and 14 for the Mustangs.
3rd and long for the Mustangs. Following the Indian timeout. Carlosano, play action, throws over the middle. Pass almost picked off. Dante Cephas, closest man. And it'll be a 4th down for the Mustangs. And we'll see if they punt. 2:06 remains here in the half. We'll let sleeping dogs lie, Bernard. So we'll just leave it as it is. Gilday back to punt once again for the Mustangs. Last snap was low. This one makes it to Gilday. And kicks this one almost straight up in the air, and Indians need to get away from it. And it'll roll inside the 20. And the Indians will take over there. 1:53 to go in the half. Indians 19, Mustangs nothing. You're watching the Penn Hills Football Network. Mathis. 2 men in the backfield. Flush to his left, runs into his own man, Tank Smith. And he'll go down with the sack at the 14-yard line. Loss of 4. Mustangs with 2 timeouts left.
Led by number 8, James Coyner. Now 2nd and 14. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Mathis. Swing pass this way. Has a man. A pass complete. Pickup of a couple of yards to Donnie Blue.
Donnie Blue brought down by number 21, Terrell.
He'll pick up 2. And it'll be 3rd down and 12. But the clock continues to run. The 2 timeouts left. I think Plum, I'm surprised they haven't used them on it here on 3rd down. Try to get the ball back. It's an opportunity to do something before the half expires. As I said, they get the ball to start half number 2. Low snap, toss left, Tank looking for somewhere to go. He's hitting the backfield, still on his feet. Nice job by Tank to rumble ahead. Across the 20 to the 23-yard line. Picks up 7. And with 7 seconds to go, somebody called timeout.
Timeout. Defense. That's your 2nd timeout.
Well, that's fine. If I'm Coach LaDawn, I got 7 seconds left in the half. I'm not going to punt. I'm going to try something here. I'll let Mathis whip one downfield. Try to take up to 7 seconds. Either that or do something real quick. Out pass, pick up the 1st down, you stop the clock, and then you set up and go. Either that or you just set up some kind of a run to try to kill 7 seconds.
Back deep to receive for the Mustangs, number 7, Hunter Field.
Well, let's change it to 9 seconds. High snap. Indians get the kick away. Will roll, picked up by Hunter Fields at the 47-yard line. And he'll go out of bounds at the 42 as the half expires. A penalty flag back at the... No, there's not a penalty flag. It's just some debris. So after the end of the first half, the score, Penn Hills 19, Plum nothing. Second half action coming your way next. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Second half action is underway. Hunter Fields with the return for the Indians. Excuse me, the Mustangs. The Mustangs will start at their own 33-yard line to start half number 2. Toss left side, nothing doing there. Oh, slammed. No penalty called. Quite frankly, I'm surprised. Nick Sluka with the reception. Dante Cephas with the exclamation point on the tackle. Pickup of 2 on the reception. Jaquay Sears, 2 touchdowns for the Indians in half number 1, has 6 carries, 20 yards. Pickup of 2 for the Mustangs, Dakota Sunday. And Andy Plowden on the tackle for the Indians. Hollis Mathis was 6 of 9, 112 yards and 1 touchdown. Receiving wise, Daquan Hardy, 2 receptions, 43 yards. Jaquay Sears, 1 for 40. Richard Martin has 1 for 19 and a touchdown. Plum will throw. Pressured from behind, gets the pass away. Pass will be complete for a first down. Hunter Fields out at the 46-yard line for pickup of 9. And that's a first down for the Mustangs. Loose football. I think the official is going to call it a legal procedure. That they are. Clock stops, 9:34 to go. First and 15 now for the Mustangs. Indians will be home Friday night to take on Butler. Hope to see you there. Sunday again rumbles ahead for close to 4. Andy Plowden with another tackle for the Indians. Second down and a long 11 for the Mustangs. Another botched snap. Plum falls on it. A penalty flag in the backfield. Officials are trying to figure out the penalty here. I think it's going to go against Plum. Penalties will decline. Now second and close to 15. New quarterback running for his life, and he'll be sacked. Jordy Boswell with the sack of Anthony Little. Legal shift by the Mustangs. I'm sure the Indians will decline it. If they're allowed to decline it, they will. That'll bring up a third down. A fourth down, excuse me. And why isn't the play clock moving? Finally it is. Daquan Hardy back for the Indians. Kick will be short, taken by the up man. Tank Smith looking to get right side, brought down from behind. Gets across the 40 to the 43-yard line. That's where the Indians will take over. 8:02 to go, third quarter. Penn Hills 19, Plum nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Tank brought down by Sunday. Loss of 2. Mathis will throw, has some time, sets up, throws a pass, batted. Almost intercepted, but fortunately falls to turf, incomplete. Darrell Mason, the intended receiver. Corey Thomas tipped it. Hunter Fields almost hauled it in. Mathis over the middle, too high for Daquan Hardy. Hardy was there, had a seam. And he plowed into punt for the Indians. Nice kick by Plowden. Fair catch called for and made at the 25-yard line. 7:15 to go, third quarter. Indians 19, Plum nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network. So what did Brown have to say? Plum to the line, trailing by 19. 7:15 to go here in the third. Sunday ahead for 3. Plowden with the tackle. Plum throw, flushed out of the pocket. Penalty flag comes in. Hardy with the tackle gets the paw in. As Anthony Little was scrambling, but this one's going to come back. Penalty flag at the 19-yard line. That's a tough penalty. They'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. It's basically a 19-yard penalty. Plum now inside their own 10-yard line. Indians will come back to Tiger Stadium later this season. Little keeps it himself to get across the 10 to the 12. Now brings up third and a long way to go. Sunday has a seam up the middle. We'll get out to the 19-yard line. Picks up 7. But still lose 4th and way long for the Mustangs. And the purple and white will have to kick. Mustangs with the white helmets, purple jerseys, white pants. Indians with the red helmets, white jerseys, white pants. Kick away. Hardy from his 38-yard line, looking for somewhere to go. Stumbles, runs into his own man, looks to get to the outside, scrambles back the other way. Did he get the knee down? No, he didn't. The official said no. Hardy trying to make something out of nothing and goes the wrong way back to the 34-yard line. I'll give the kid credit. He tried to make a play. So lost 4 on the return. And the Indians have it at their own 34-yard line. Tank Smith behind Hollis Mathis. Dante Cephas split to the near side. Mathis throws, goes right side. And the pass incomplete. The Indians trying to do something they did not do last year. That will start the season 1-0. Mathis sets up over the middle to pass too short for Cephas. Credit the Mustangs. They're getting the pressure in on Mathis. Not really giving him time to throw. Mathis, Indians set up the screen. There's Tank across the 35, 40. Tank still on his feet, has some blockers, has a first down in Mustang territory inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. 33 yards on the screen. And the Indians with new life in Plum territory. You can hear the Mustang coaches yelling, "Watch the screen." But credit Tank. He broke some tackles early after he first caught the football. And now the Indians with a fresh set deep in Plum territory at the 33. Mathis, play action, throws right side and a pass. Too far for Anthony Grimes. Tank behind Mathis with Plum at the right there in the pistol. Tank on the ground. It will lose 2. Mathis with the straight drop, throws over the middle, and the pass get caught inside the 10-5. Touchdown, Penn Hills, Dante Cephas. From 35 yards out, Cephas hauls in the Mathis pass. Simple slant play. It was there. They connected the Indians up 25. Touchdown coming with 3:33 to go. 66 yards in 6 plays. Shane Meyer, the kick is good. 3:33 to go, third quarter. Penn Hills 26. Plum nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Meyer, kickoff, high, short. Bounces at the 16, hauled in at the 14-yard line. And a nice return by the Plum Mustangs, Larry Scafuri. Get out to the 36-yard line. Plum going for broke down the sideline. The pass too far. Little's pass was intended for Nick Sluka. And the Indians jump off sides. Sunday with the carry. Picks Picks up about 3 yards before Daryl Mason brings him down. This one's going to come back because there's a holding call against the Mustangs. I don't know. I'm confused here. Second down for the Mustangs. Swing pass this side. And not a lot going on there. Hunter Fields with the reception. Tackle on the play by Jordy Boswell. Little looking for someone to go. Flushed out of the pocket. Has some room to run. And he'll be brought down after a pickup of about a yard. Andy Plowden with the tackle again. We'll give Little a yard. But Andy's just been everywhere tonight on defense. And the Mustangs are going to have to punt. The clock running with 1:45 to go here in the third. Jackson Gilday to punt for the Mustangs. And this one will come back. The Indians ran into him. They were going for the block. Damian Brady. So that could be a 5 or a 15. We're going to call this one a 15, no doubt. And they do. Penalty gives the Mustangs a first down. Hey, Brady playing some aggressive football there. Plum on the ground with a big hole. And a nice tackle on the play by Richard Martin. That was Marcus Thomas. And Kevon Paschal, and I think there's an injured Mustang. 1:07 to go in the third. Indians 26, Plum nothing. You're watching the Penn Indians Football Network. First down Mustangs at the Indian 34-yard line. And the Indians stuff Colt Robb.
Number 21, Coulter Robb on the carry for the Mustangs.
Indian interior line doing a nice job. Elijah Robinson and Darryl Porter in on the tackle. Little flushed out of the pocket. Porter with the tackle at the 30-yard line. Pickup of about 6. I'm going to bring up a 3rd down and about 6. Receiver screen this way. Hunter Fields dropped at the 32-yard line. Tank Smith with the tackle. They'll lose about 2 yards, and that'll do it for the quarter. After 3, Penn Hills 26, Plum nothing. You are watching the Indians Football Network. Start of the 4th quarter here. Mustangs now moving down to our left. Little in the pocket, flushed, and he'll be wrapped up, brought down for the sack by Andy Plowden. And I didn't reset the game clock either. So holding call against the Indians.
Defensive holding call on Penn Hills. Now 1st and 10.
1st and 10 Mustangs at the 21-yard line. Little fell on his rear end. That'll mark him down there. He's dead as soon as he hit. He'll lose 2. I'm not quite sure what they're discussing here. Little with the keeper.
Quarterback sneak by number 4, Anthony Little.
Back to the 22-yard line. Tackle on the play by George Freeman.
Flag on the play.
And a penalty flag comes in. It looks like this one's going against the Indians. Five-yard face mask penalty. And it's 2nd down. And about 6. Little looks left, throws that way in a pass. Intended for Nick Sluka, but Daquan Hardy says,
Incomplete. Coverage on the play to number 1, Daquan Hardy.
Now to bring up a third down. Clock stops with 10:29 to go. Mustangs keep it on the ground. They'll have a first down inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line. That was Marcus Thomas rumbling. It'll be first and goal. Mustangs at the 7. Jaquay Sears with the tackle for the Indians. Man, why isn't the play clock running? There it goes. And the Mustangs jump on the near side. Anticipating the snap was Seth Norcutt. And that'll cost the Mustangs 5.
False start on Plum. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
First and goal, Mustangs. Ball at the 13-yard line. Sunday looking for somewhere to go. I think he got nothing. Damian Brady along with Kayvon Paschal on the tackle for the Indians. Feeling a pick six here. And there's a stoppage of play. 9:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Indians 26, Mustangs nothing. You're watching the Penn Hills Football Network. And again, the Mustangs jump. This drive's turning into a marathon.
False start on Plum. Five-yard penalty.
The officials start moving the clock again. Little will be sacked back at the 30-yard line. Coming out of the pile is Daryl Mason, Jordy Boswell, and Jermel Ward. It's been a 7-minute drive. 7 minutes Plum has had the ball here in this drive. Over 7 minutes. Drive began with 3:33 to go in the third. back at the 36-yard line. The right of the tackle moved again, nothing called. And that's a break for the Indians as Dakota Sunday is brought down for a loss by Damian Brady.
Third and goal. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Third, this should be like fourth. I missed something somewhere. I thought this was fourth and goal. High snap, Little. Launching one from the 40-yard line on a fourth and goal. And a pass through the hands of the receiver at the end zone. Coverage on the play by Richard Martin. Pass was intended for Hunter Fields. Mustangs went for broke. Now it'll bring up a fourth down. Little scrambling, looking for somewhere to go, takes off running. Gets inside to 30, brought down at the 25-yard line after a pickup of 8.
Anthony Little on the scramble, forced down to the ground by number 5,
Terry Smith with the tackle. And the Indians will take over on downs there.
Now 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the 25-yard line.
7-minute and 28-yard drive by the Mustangs. Indians going for broke there, and it's dropped. Oh, my. Dante Cephas unable to come up with it. That was a sure 6, but it's incomplete. Indians keep it on the ground.
Number 5, Terry Smith on the carry.
Tank. Rumbles for 5.
Number 8, James Pointer of the Mustangs. Brings up 3rd and 5. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Mathis play action, rolls to his left, throws back across the way, has a man. First down, Indians out to the 39-yard line goes Donnie Blue. And that's a first down for your Indians. Clock will continue to run. Approaching 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 4. The Indians up 26-0 over the Plum Mustangs.
First and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the 39-yard
Mathis launching one downfield, has a man. Pass hauled in by Cephas inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. 48 yards on the reception. And it's first down, Indians. They went for broke there, and Cephas comes up looking a little stunned. Probably extremely winded. Probably winded.
First and 10 for the Indians.
Mathis threw that one a mile.
Ball on the 13-yard.
Clock 5.5 minutes and running here in the fourth quarter. Indians up 26, looking for more. Tank hit as soon as he gets the football. Runs in the arms of big Akil Washington.
Getting tackled in the backfield by number 78, Akil Washington.
He'll lose 5 yards.
Second and long, ball on the 17-yard line.
Indians from the pistol. Anthony Grimes to Mathis' left. He'll roll this way. They're setting up the screen. No, throwing towards the end zone. Has a man underneath. Pass complete to Daryl Mason down to the 10-yard line. They pick up 7.
Number 2, Daryl Mason. Brought down to the play by number 7.
So it should bring up a third down and about 7.
Penalty flag on the
And a penalty flag comes in at the 8-yard line. So while the officials discuss the penalty, the whole Plum Mustang team comes over to the sideline. So the timeout. It's going to be marked off against Plum. Is it a face mask? No, it's personal foul. That should be an automatic first down, I believe. Well, the Indians had the opportunity to get up and snap the football, but the official's arms was in the air, waiting for the teams to get set. That should be a first down, isn't it? They have the sticks marked as fourth down. It should be first down. It should be first and goal. Mathis throws, corner of the end zone, has a man. Passing complete. Dante Cephas looking for a flag. I think he had a good case for one, but in a 26-0 game, you're not going to get it. So that should bring up a second down. No, if they're counting plays that were run, that was only the third play that was run. And the Indians will call timeout. That was only third down. So the Indians get cheated out of a play.
Number 25, Marcus Thomas on the carry. Brought down by number 3, Jordy Boswell.
Sunday for another couple of yards.
Brought down by number 6, Andy Jr.
So after the long pass to Cephas, Tank was brought down for loss of 5. The pass to Mason for 7 yards. There was the penalty, which was the dead ball personal foul, which really should have been a first down, which was a 5-yard penalty. So you had Tank's loss of 5, Mason with the reception of 7, incomplete pass to Cephas. That's 3 plays. They gave the ball over to the Mustangs. Well, it's 26-0, so the Mustangs come up short here. It'll be 4th and 1. It'll be 4th down for the Mustangs. Clock running under 2.5 minutes to go.
Number 88, Jackson Gilday, back to kick for Plum. Back deep to receive number 15, Akeem Snell.
Plum gets the kick away. The Indians let it go, and it'll go dead at the 46-yard line. 2:04 to go, 4th quarter. Penn Hills 26. Plum nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network. New quarterback in for the Indians. And the Indians will keep it on the ground. That's Rodney Stubbs handing off to Donnie Blue.
Carry on the play by number 21, Donnie Blue of Penn Hills. Brought down to the play by number 9, Dylan Topko of Plum. 2nd and 9.
Donnie Blue again.
Number 21, Donnie Blue on the carry once again.
No gain. More importantly, the Indians have the clock running. 65 seconds to go in this contest. The Indians would move to 1-0 on the season. We'll be at home Friday night to take on the Butler Golden Tornado. And then home again the following week against Canamac. We are home for the first 2 weeks of the season. And we will be making a return trip up here to North Allegheny later this season. Be up here on October 6th. Delay game for the Indians if they ran the clock down to 33 seconds. I think the Indians really need to run a play here and then let the clock wind down. They could even take a knee. Blue looking for a seam left side. Gets a few more down to the 41-yard line. Picks up 8. And the Indians will move to the sideline, and this game will end. Final score from North Allegheny High School Stadium. The Penn Hills Indians beat the Plum Mustangs by a score of 26-0. Indians on the opening drive go 55 yards.
And the final score here from right field at Newman Stadium. Penn Hills 26. Plum.
Indians get on the board. Jaquay Sears,
On behalf of the North Allegheny Athletic Department,
an 8-yard run for the Indians. Indians go up 6-0. Later on, Jaquay Sears, his second of the game, a 1-yard run. Indians up 12-0. Then Hollis Mathis, a pretty 19-yard pass to Richard Martin. Shane Myers with the point after. It was 19-0. That's the way it was at the half. And in the second half, Dante Cephas, a 35-yard pass on the slant from Hollis Mathis. Indians go up 26-0. That's how this one ends. Indians playing well defensively, have some things to work on offensively, but nonetheless, a win is a win is a win. So again, the Indians up 1-0 on the season. We'll be home Friday night to take on the Butler Golden Tornado. As we watch the handshake line. Congratulations to Coach John Ladon and his first victory as the Penn Hills Indian head coach. And congratulations to the other coaches and to the players. As they begin the season with a victory. Once again, your final score from North Allegheny High School. Penn Hills Indians defeat the Plum Mustangs by a score of 26-0. We will see you again next Friday night here on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.